My name's Yousuf. I'm a special refractive optometrist with Optical Express. Today I'm in a Bridgewater clinic in Manchester. I started in May 2021. Before I joined, it was quite daunting because I was like, what am I doing? I don't know much about, laser eye surgery or lens surgery. But once you start, everyone just puts you at ease. The training programs are all there. Now I just feel like I've been here for ages. It's a bit cheesy, but it's a little bit like a family. So with Optical Express, they are a complete eye care provider. So it's not only, eye tests and contact lens checks. They offer lens surgery, laser eye surgery, treatment for dry eyes, for example. So they pretty much provide every single treatment in terms of, glasses, contact lenses, or if you want to get rid of that altogether. So it's just a lot more for her. Your day's never the same. You're doing something differently all the time and you're constantly learning and developing your own skills. That's what keeps it so interesting. You're just completely welcomed when you start straight away. They teach you everything that you do need to know about the company. It's such an easy process and you can tell they've been doing it for such a long time because it was just done so smoothly. I didn't know anything about, the pentacams, the IOL master, all these scans which I've never dealt with. So that's kind of what I was worried about at the start. But again, you just get trained into it and the level of technology available here is crazy. And that's where I've developed my knowledge the most. At the start, of course, you will be shadowing optometrists first of all. They'll show you, the ins and outs of, what to do. Afterwards, when you are training, they help you out. And during your training as well, they do sit in, during your consultations and your post-ops, give you tips and, feedback, depending on how well you did. Not only that, the support is national. I can pick up the phone, ring our clinical services team and they can offer me the support. There's so many different avenues of support that you do have. There's a vast number of development that you can go through. So becoming a special refractive optometrist where you do the refractive consultations before a patient is put forward for surgery. Afterwards, you have post-ops where you see patients that have had laser eye surgery, lens replacement, YAG laser, for example. So there's a lot of development on that side to become a specialist refractive optometrist. But not only that, you've got the academic side in terms of doing further qualifications, such as doing IP, doing medical retina, which they actually push you to do, which is very good. Each day is absolutely different, definitely. So some days you have consultations, other days you have post-ops, sight tests, contact lenses. Some days you have a mix of all of them. So no day is the same at all, which is great because you're not just dreading, going to work, doing the same routine over and over, when you're just a little bit bored, better lens 1, lens 2, and that's it. You just do so many different things. It actually keeps you on your feet and it keeps it exciting where you actually do want to go to work next day. I was absolutely shocked when I heard the figures about contact lens use, the amount that are just flushed, down the toilet or just thrown away. And you just don't think about it because it's just small amounts of plastic. But these small amounts of plastics, they add up and they will cause damage to the environment. And after having, like a procedure done, such as laser eye surgery and lens surgery, how beneficial it is not only to yourself, but the world around you as well. This is the world that we live in, not just for us, it's our future generation, for your kids, for your grandkids. It's so important that the world that they're living in is, sustainable. I was very interested in, the clinical side of changing people's lives, offering them the gift of sight, being able to see. So that was my main motivation to actually do optometry. With Optical Express, you have that opportunity to change their lives even more because it's not just glasses and contact lenses, it's lens replacement, it's laser eye surgery. I've had patients who are like -12 who can only see, this close without their glasses. and all of a sudden their 20/20 vision, you know, today after, 2 days after, and they actually start crying. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing, you know, seeing that their lives have changed so much. So that's my favorite thing, you know, seeing the post-ops and actually seeing the amazing results, because patients, you know, they wake up and they're like, oh, I don't need to grab my glasses anymore, and they tell me this, and they're so excited, and it's such a good thing to see, definitely. And it's amazing because you see the before and now you're seeing the after, the result of it, and honestly they're so thankful as well. I would say, of course, you're just going to feel scared and worried because it's a completely different environment. It's not something that you have any knowledge about, so it's absolutely normal to feel like that. But once you're here, you're welcomed. You have the support, you have all the technology, you have everything for you, which can help towards that. And it just puts you at ease. I say, just go for it, and you just won't regret it at all.